A chance for the Chargers, and they score!
In the front, Fuzzy again!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show.
We'll find out a name.
I'm going to call it the Lunch Bunch for now. It's 2 p.m. on a weekday. It's the Lunch Bunch.
Yeah, lunch is 12 o'clock.
For you, because you're up at 2 in the morning.
Right. Yeah, it's maybe something to do with two and you.
2 and you?
Two, yeah, it's kind of a little
No.
too. We want.
I liked Afternoon Insight. That was a nice one.
Afternoon Insight.
Yep.
That could be,
What should we name the show, ladies and gentlemen?
We want
2
input.
p.m. weekdays. What should we name the show? You decide.
Right, and so they can.
Not you, though. Not you specifically, the person behind you.
Oh no, the person you pointed to too. Them.
Anybody. Give
All
us a
right.
name.
Let me just kind of give them some insight as to the premise of the show.
Mhm.
As a media outlet and a community programming advocate, we'd like to reach out to and speak with people about town, whether they own a business, work in a business, know of a nonprofit, have ties with a nonprofit. We'd like to speak to them, once a day. So we'd line up a number of people.
Once a day.
Once a day. Just Jenny 2 times.
Yeah.
So, we'd like to speak with someone once a day, find out a little bit about what they do, what their business is, what their work environment's like, challenges that they may face, and some opportunities they may have, and they'd like to share with us, the audience.
Absolutely.
So I think that will be a good thing.
I hope so.
And I'm brainstorming some people and businesses, and I'll tell you, a good resource is the Chamber of Commerce directory. They have a printed directory that has a list of all of the Ocean Community Chamber of Commerce members, listed by alphabet as well as category.
Yes.
So if you want to look at restaurants, you just turn to restaurants and you find out all the different restaurants that are supporting the Chamber of Commerce. And I think that would be a good aspect, talking to some area restaurants, since you wanted to call Lunch Bunch, we could certainly do that for sure. And then I personally want to tackle some financial institutions, banking, mortgages, mortgage companies, financial planners.
Yep.
Those types, because I'd like to hear from them, from a a day-to-day, I don't want to say political, but what's happening today and what's going on and what do you see, and that can really give us some,
because the world is a changing in the world of finance all the time.
Always changing.
It is.
And the other thing is, I'd like to get maybe a tattoo artist.
Okay.
I don't have any tattoos
Yet. You don't have any tattoos yet. We got to wait till that tattoo artist comes in.
But
will you get is Paul, are you getting a tattoo of a banana on air?
No, I'm not going to get any tattoos.
All right.
Just because they're permanent.
I'll
do the Cracker Jack ones.
Okay.
When I was in college, I was going to get one. I was going to get the shamrock with the Italian flag, but because I'm half Italian, half Irish, but that's just so blasé.
Yeah.
And who knows? No, I'm not ruling anything out, but I'd love to talk to a tattoo artist and find out the newest trends and what's going on and the health precautions and all those types of things that some people
that they have to take.
Well, maybe some people might say, "Oh, geez, you're going to a tattoo, you're going to get infected by a needle and this, that, and which we know is not the case these days.
Right?
Everything's all hygiene and taken care of. But so I'd like to talk to restaurants, financial institutions, retail businesses.
Yeah.
The brick and mortar You know, that's a dying thing these days. You know,
Unfortunately, yes.
you know.
What are some of your favorite? Well, first of all, I see you're dressed very nicely today.
Mm,
I
thank you.
assume that you got that suit from Men's Warehouse.
Those of you that don't know,
Yeah. Explain the joke.
yeah,
Please.
Those of you that don't know, my name's Paul Jancarella, not Paul Toscano. My dad owns Toscano's Men's Shop, and he's been there 61 years this year. He's going to be 81 in April, and he's outfitted me in my illustrious 25-year insurance career. And he doesn't have much to show for it because he didn't charge me any money. You know, Pops took good care of his son and still does to these days. So this will actually go back on the rack tomorrow. If you can fit into a 42 regular, you know, it might be yours.
I don't think I can, but I appreciate it. So what let's
Are you
talk
on
about-
camera?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's talk about some businesses that you love.
Yeah. Well, I'll go this way. We talked about financial institutions. I'm just going to go back into Connecticut. I had a great lunch to catch up with
Lunch Bunch.
with Ernie Muccio. Ernie started at the Westerly Savings Bank, which then turned into the Newport Fed, I believe. And then it, you know, blossomed into maybe Berkshire. And at which point,
And it was a Taco Bell at one point, right?
where the Taco Bell was. Yes, that's what Taco Bell was.
I just was going through financial institutions.
Yeah,
You know, Berkshire, Taco Bell.
was Berkshire, then Berkshire. Yeah.
No, I'm saying I was implying that Taco Bell was a financial institution. It's where I keep all of my money.
Right, but
So anyway, you were talking to
so you know, but the Taco Bell. I'm talking about that Taco Bell that used to be in Dunn's Corner, right by 7-Eleven.
Yeah,
that turned into Berkshire.
right. Yeah, no, I know.
Okay,
I know. Dave and I always joked that we wanted to go through the ATM, the pull-up drive-through,
Dave.
and my best friend Dave DeAngelis.
Oh yeah.
We always joked that we wanted to like go to the bank teller line and go, excuse me, I'd like to make a deposit, and also can I get a chalupa?
Yeah, they'd love that.
Yeah, we never did because we're not complete jerks.
You're not that sophomoric, right?
No.
But anyhow,
maybe.
Ernie ended up at Jewett City Savings Bank, and as a matter of fact, they have a branch right here in Pawcatuck. So Ernie has been on, I think, BLQ a number of times, speaking about the industry as well as the various marketing funds and things. So I think he'd be a good one to speak to ask some questions about and get some insights from. You know, we're looking for like you know, we're looking to dive deep and get some really deep secrets about people, skeletons, you know, anything we can grab from.
No, the deeper, the darker the secrets. We're not looking to just, you know, we're not in the market to just highlight businesses. We want to know your inner secrets.
Business. Yeah, exactly. We want to know your business.
Yeah.
People are going to be deterred now from like, I'm not going on that show. So I think it'll be a very uplifting show in all seriousness, because it'll be light in the sense that it'll be lighthearted, but also you can showcase your business. Who wouldn't want to showcase their business? You know, on a platform that is getting a lot of, I guess, what would you say, a lot of viewership?
Yep.
You know, and likes and comments and things. So Ernie would be one that I'd love to do. I'd also like to get Jamie Silvestri from Napa.
Napa, yeah.
You know, I'd love to get him. He's a wealth of knowledge, you know, former town councilman, just a high school president of his class, 1983, I think. and he's just a very good-hearted person. So he'd have a lot of insights, and he's pretty diverse with his intellect, you know, which is nice. So he'd be another one that I'd like to talk to. What's your take?
I would love to see everyone. Like I just love talking to everybody. I love meeting everyone. So I'd like to see all sorts of businesses on here. And I'm really interested in seeing, I was talking about this on the Chamber Show this morning. Like, I know my own ideas and my own sphere of influence and my own, you know, people that I want to talk to and whatever. I'm really interested in your people that you want to talk to because it's different ideas than mine. It's different, like, you know what I mean? I have very little interest in talking to, not that I don't love our financial advisors, by the way, that come on, but just like, that's not my world. Like, I don't, all of their things go over my head. So, but like, I'm really excited to see who you want to bring on. That's what I'm really excited about.
Yeah. The other thing is I'm going up High Street right now, and I'm in the two businesses that come to name are two mainstays: Westerly Jewelry, Kevin Algier, Negrelli's Jewelry, Bill Negrelli, his son Connor, I think is there as well. I have a dear friend, Diana Reel, that also works there. So those two businesses, like a Joe Michelli, has a long presence in downtown Westerly. He used to be down further down Canal Street, right by where the Hilltop is now. And Joe would be pretty insightful, Joe Michelli. So I think you could probably bang out, 5 or 6 just on Canal Street and High Street, because the Fun Company, I'd like to bring them in here and talk to them about what they have to offer. And I think that would really bode well.
Would really be fun.
Exactly. So that would be one. I know there's restaurants.
Yep.
All throughout town, from Hoofs all the way up. You got, what is it? The Owl and Dove.
Owl and Dove, Bird in Hand.
Bird in Hand. You have the High Hope.
Yep. River Bar.
Right? You have the cafe. You have Brazen Hen. You have Perks and Corks.
Yep.
You see
Pooches, obviously.
Pooches. How could I miss Pooches?
Yep.
So I'd love to have either Jeff, Maria,
the Junction, the new one.
Yes,
the Junction.
I'd love to have Isaiah Bailey.
Yep.
On. He may be a good one because he's a new business right away, and he may want to get some things out. So,
and it's free to be on the show. Nobody nobody has to pay anything to be on the show. Come on, talk to us. It'll be fun. I promise.
It depends. If it's a lousy interview,
you may charge them afterwards.
Yeah, there might be a charge if the interview's like, So that's still to be determined.
Fair.
But in all seriousness, I think we can get things, rolling and down pat for next week. I'm going to try to get someone in here for tomorrow because we'll come in here tomorrow at 2:00.
Yeah,
we want to get a show name. I'll have to go to ChatGPT to see what our AI can do for us.
Yeah. ChatGPT has some of the worst names that I think I've ever at times.
But
yeah,
sometimes they do well.
Sometimes it's good. Sometimes you have to take 3 or 4 ideas that they.
There you go, and then you
know
kind of mismatch it and whatever. And
I say this all the time. The number one thing that ChatGPT is good at is making it so that you're not starting on first base. You know what I mean? So that so that you are starting on first base. Yeah. ChatGPT is really good at making sure that you have something to start with. That
might be a good guest.
ChatGPT.
Yeah.
We could have ChatGPT on as a guest right now if you wanted. What questions do you have? I'll read them off.
We want to see them on camera.
Oh yeah. That
You know.
that might be difficult.
But I'd like to know specifically what their work schedule is like, because
It's crazy.
right.
You know, it's crazy.
Anytime I've gone to them, they've always been open. Customer service has been pretty good.
Yeah. Billions of requests.
Yeah.
Every second.
Absolutely. But the other thing that's
It's almost not human how they're able to do that.
But it would be kind of like a you get a little under the covers as to what's happening in town, and some things like I want to be saying to someone, oh my goodness, I did not know that, holy cow.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just criminal records or anything, I mean, it's legit, wholesome stuff.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
The library, we could have them on at some point.
Let's talk about, and also let's talk about some things that are coming up. So, like,
what's up, sugar?
if we're gonna be on here, every day at 2, we can talk about things that are happening in town. Support the Olean Center fundraiser tomorrow night, Friday, March 14th at the United Theater, 5 Canal Street. $75 for the VIP pre-party, which includes cocktails, appetizers, and concert at 5:30, or $45 general admission, 6:30, one free drink and concert. The band Everyone Wants to Dance to, Sugar, to benefit the Olean Center tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then also tomorrow night, if Ed Peabody and the Big Blue Thang is more your style, along with Sugar Ray Norcia and I should have this off the top of my head.
At the Knickerbocker,
Bobby Christina.
Oh, he's another good one.
Yeah, at Venice. It's the it's the 4th annual Mesquamacut Beach wine and craft beer tasting. So that helps benefit the road crew for Mesquamacut Beach. That helps keep our beach clean.
Oh, it's a fundraiser for that. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So
Great.
so
I
you
just
can
saw Caswell
go.
Cook this morning, actually.
I'm sorry to hear that.
He was sorry to see me.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Right?
No,
this banana. Get this banana out of here.
I thought you had I didn't realize that was a tie in your pocket. I thought that was a banana pocket square.
Could be a banana pocket square.
It could be.
You
got to talk to your dad and see if he can get you a banana blazer.
Ooh,
just a blazer full of bananas.
Maybe at the 2 p.m. show.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to come up with a name for this.
The Banana Hour.
Show. The Banana Hour.
The Banana Hour.
From Washington Lee.
Yeah.
That'd be great. So, to our listeners,
yes,
and to those, will this be recorded afterward or no?
It's live right now.
Yeah, no, right.
It'll go up everywhere forever.
So my point is, if you hear this and are interested, email the show or text the show.
Yep.
And do we have an email address?
Yeah. If you have questions, if you have anything like that, you can
make yourself available.
Call or text this number. Hold on, because
you're going to post it.
Yeah, the banner that I have right now says advertise with, and that's not what we're doing right now. Call or text 401-321-2838 if you want to be a guest on the show.
Please. That'd be great, because we'd love to talk with you. And you're going to be on the spotlight, though. We want to hear about you. We want to hear about your business, what you do, those types of things. And then let's, we can do a bunch of, in shows to come, some seasonal businesses.
Ooh.
That may be good to do now, actually, because when they're in the heat of the moment, they're not going to be talking to us at that point.
No.
So that might be a good thing to set the stage. Hey, listen, this is what we're going to run for specials down Watch Hill or Mesquamacut or wherever have you.
Yep.
So that might be a good opportunity as well in that respect. I can also, bring some props in.
Mm-hmm.
We can play some crazy games.
We could.
We could get really carried away over here. And I think where we're ultimately going with this is your business, the place that you work, is a staple in this community. Whether you know it or not, Moore's Mill, It could be the YMCA. It could be, you know, a financial institution like a bank or a credit union.
You think we could get your dad on the show?
No way.
Why?
You know why? Tom Galuccio is actually going to meet with him for the Historical Society. They're meeting with people that are over 80 and have a historical business type entity. And he's been trying to do that since, I think, September. And finally, my dad bit on it.
Tell you what, I'll bet you anything. I get your dad on a show on 321 within the next 48 hours.
Oh, you are full of Vanje Latokots. Not going to happen.
Guarantee it.
Guaranteed in 48 hours?
In 48 hours.
Why, are we going to be at Toscano's tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, but you can
it's
bring
not
that
me.
up
It's
to
Ken.
him.
It's not me. It's Ken Collins.
Yeah,
Ken Collins will get him on.
yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
Sports open mic at Toscano's on
what
Saturday.
Ken will do, he gets him on there, whether it be radio or 321 Media. He gets him on the air because he gets him wound up. He gets my dad all going, you know, so he knows the buttons to push with my pops. So that's always an interesting take, because a lot of the times when he was chiming in, he couldn't hear him.
No,
You know what I mean?
No,
you could hear some guy yelling.
we have a we have a poly mic now.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. And actually tomorrow it's going to be wireless, so he can, you know, just carry it around with him.
Well, I could put on his.
Hey,
lapel.
what are you? Yeah, I
Yeah.
should give him a lapel mic. That would make more sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
but then we'll be waiting on a customer, and you'll be hearing all that. Or you can cut them out.
True. I could, but why would I?
Yeah, right. That's good. That's
you know,
good
he'll be
dirt.
like, hey, by the way, if you buy the left shoe, you get the right one free.
That's what he says.
Yep.
And he says, wear them for a couple weeks. You don't like them, bring them back. That's what he says. It's crazy. And my dad, you know, I said, Dad, why do you always give people a discount? You know, I was asking him as a preteen. And he's like, because I'm in business to make friends, not money. And he said it jokingly, but you know something? There is something to that.
I agree.
And Tom Liguori, the attorney in town, not the attorney, he's an attorney in town.
I don't know of any others. So
he worked for Sherenzia. He said it best. He said, Paul, your dad gives a discount to the people that he busts their chops to.
Yep.
So the more he busts your chops, the bigger the discount. And the more polite he is to you and less of chop busting there is, you probably pay more full price.
Yeah.
But I haven't really seen anybody pay full price in my 53 years or 52 years. I'm going to be 53 in May.
Congratulations.
I always make myself older. Yeah.
I always make myself younger in my mind. I have a Westerly Sun in front of me for some reason.
It's things to do might be in there.
I don't know. This can't be the whole paper.
No, it's not. Even though it's thin. That's one section. It's on the back.
What's on the back?
First of all, that's not today's.
Good point.
That's the.
This is from February. What are we doing?
Yeah, I was going to say because that's
Who put a newspaper on my desk? First of all,
do you see the front page there? That's Russ Partridge.
Yeah,
on the front cover. He's another wealth of information.
He was in here yesterday.
Was he?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So things like that, at some point, we can have like a nonprofit today, you know, type thing. You know, I mean, nonprofit Tuesday or nonprofit Thursday. You know, something like that. So that might be an opportunity. We talk to nonprofits once a week. And I really think this would be a great show for people to learn not only about their town, but about certain businesses in town and certain things that are being offered, you know, and I think that's it's almost like an advertisement in that regard to help people, you know, flourish, if you will. So I will, you know, go through my
Rolodex.
You gave me a list yesterday.
I did.
Of people, because I don't necessarily want to comment on current advertisers because they're already getting their notoriety and their commercial already here.
Although we do love them. We love them very much.
Well, that's not what you said earlier, but but it would be good to have another component for sure.
Yeah.
And that certainly would fly, especially the seasonal businesses. April, May is a great time to talk to them because they might have opportunity to sit down with us prior to opening up and really before they're hitting the pavement. So that might be a good opportunity.
Love it.
Talk to a number of those. And, we can also talk to people that are in an industry that's not in town, but work for an industry, to work in town for that particular industry. You know what I mean? Whether it's a satellite location, they work from home or whatever have you. We can certainly do that as well. As a matter of fact, can't we also Zoom them to wherever their location is?
Yeah. It's not Zoom, but yes, absolutely.
What is it?
No, I'm not telling.
Right?
I'm not telling.
That's all. But in other words, we can meet with you virtually.
Yeah.
So that would be that'd be fantastic to do that. And the other thing that I would like to meet with is like the postmaster here to talk about this building. And building in town, some buildings in town, those types of things. Moore's Mill is probably a great entity to speak to. Love to hear about them because a lot of their business is off-site, so to speak, where they're making elastic type things and dyes and certain. As a matter of fact, I think the Canal Street branch does coloring on some of the football jerseys for the NFL.
Yeah, I believe so as well.
So it's not like they have a skin in the game to really promote anything, but it's a great opportunity in that respect. That same as Maxon Automated Machinery. They're a printing press company. They've been around during the time of Harris Graphics and things. They would I think have an opportunity to provide some insight. But the accountants at this time of year is not a good time to talk to them. But attorneys, accountants, we could talk to insurance agents. The real estate agents are always good for a story.
Always.
They always have a good story. Realtors. So that's another area. So if you're any one of these businesses, reach out to us. We'll be happy to bring you on, have a cordial conversation, have a little bit of fun, and learn a bit about your business as well as yourself. And again, the smaller the business, sometimes the better.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, business size does not matter when we're talking about this show. We wanna highlight everybody.
Yeah, and you know who else is good?
Me. I'm kidding.
That's true.
I'm kidding.
Was Honeydew and Bess Eaton.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Those entities, they give a lot to organizations and donate coffee and pastry and baked items and things. So, sometimes they're an unsung hero. It's nice to have them come on for us to publicly thank them. And so, let them share a little bit about what they do in their story, because a lot of times as a business, it seems like there's a lot of money going out all the time and not always coming in. A lot of people looking for handouts, and people think you're making $1 million a day, and it's not. It's certainly not the case. So to hear from people like Everett and I say Dave Ligori, but it's the people on hand at Bess Eaton. I think they have 4 locations now. I think there's 2 here in Westerly. I think they have 2 throughout the state. I could be wrong, but I digress in that respect. So, I think that would be our format. We would come in, we'd have a nice introduction, who they are, what they do, what they're about, and a little bit of a personal story, from them, where they got to where they were, and I think that would really make for good media. I really do. You know,
It definitely will, and it'll be a nice little afternoon show. We'll be back tomorrow at 2 with a guest, and if you would like to be a guest on the show, give us a call, send us a text, send us a DM, 401-321-2838.
Great.
And then Paul will still be around for Mindset Mastery every Tuesday at 11.
Great Tuesday at 11.
So thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate it.
We're out.
Listen, we're gonna make like a banana and split.
Salvo.
The way that you looked at me, I was like, I don't even know if he knows what I'm about to say or if he knows it very
Deer in the
well. I don't.
headlights.
I love a deer in the headlights. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. For Paul, I'm Ben. We'll see you next time. Experience local excellence with Roof Right Roofing in Charlestown, Rhode Island. With over 40 years of unmatched expertise, Roof Right specializes in architectural shingles and holds the prestigious title of GAF Master Elite Installers. Known for their commitment to the community and support for local initiatives, Roof Right is your trusted partner for all of your home's roofing needs. Call today for a free estimate at 401-212-4140.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. In this challenging insurance environment, Lathrop Insurance can be your beacon in the storm to help you find the coverage you need at the right price. Now, more than ever, you need a partner in the insurance industry that can work with multiple carriers to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Lathrop Insurance carries home, auto, and business insurance and can be reached at 401-596-2525. We've been supporting the local community since 1939, and we look forward to working with you.
What's going on, everybody? It's Patrick down here at the Wireless Zone at Dunn's Corners at 224 Post Road, and everybody down here is getting the brand new iPhone 16. We have it here in stock. The best part is right now, if you trade in your old phone, you get it for free. We got deals all weekend, awesome savings. Come on down and see us, 224 Post Road, Dunn's Corners, Verizon Wireless Zone. We'll see you soon.
D&V Mechanical specializes in the installation, maintenance, and servicing of Mitsubishi ductless mini-split heat pump systems. We are certified by Mitsubishi as Diamond Elite Contractors and factory trained and up to date on the proper procedure of the installation and service of Mitsubishi ductless heating and air conditioning ductless heat pumps. We assist with the paperwork to reduce much of the stress-related documentation required to get the state rebates and federal tax incentives. We are not a jack-of-all-trades, master-of-nothing company. We are masters of ductless heat pumps. It's what we do, and it's what we know.